Take a moment to settle where you are. You don't need to sit perfectly. You don't need to breathe a certain way. You don't need to do anything right. Just let your body know that for the next little while, you're not alone with what you're carrying. If you feel tired, that's okay. If you feel numb, that's okay. If you feel overwhelmed, restless, heavy, or unsure, that's okay too. Nothing about how you're feeling right now is wrong. You don't need to explain yourself here. You don't need to justify why you feel the way you do. You don't need to have words for it. You're allowed to simply be as you are. If it feels natural, let your attention rest somewhere in your body. Maybe your chest, maybe your stomach, maybe your shoulders. Just notice what's there without trying to change it. If there's tension, let it exist. If there's heaviness, let it be heavy. If there's nothing at all, that's fine too. You're not required to feel better in this moment. I want you to hear this clearly. You are not broken. You are not failing at life. You are not weak for feeling this way. You are human, and something inside you is asking for gentleness. There are moments when the world feels distant, when connection feels hard, when it feels like everyone else is moving forward and you're standing still, trying to hold yourself together quietly. If that's where you are right now, you're not alone in it. You don't have to be strong here. You don't have to be positive. You don't have to look on the bright side. You're allowed to rest inside this space without performing healing. Sometimes the most healing thing is simply having someone stay with you without trying to fix you. This moment is that. If your mind is busy, that's okay. If thoughts keep looping, that's okay. You don't need to push them away. Let them exist in the background while you stay with the sound of this voice. You may have been holding a lot on your own, carrying things quietly, being the one who copes, the one who gets through, the one who doesn't ask for much. If that's true for you, it makes sense that you're tired. You don't need to earn rest. You don't need to deserve care. You don't need to reach a breaking point to be allowed to pause. Let your shoulders drop just a little. Not because they should, but because they can. If there's sadness here, you don't need to push it away. Sadness is not a failure. It's a sign that something matters. If there's anger, you're not bad for feeling it. Anger often protects something tender underneath. If there's emptiness, that doesn't mean there's nothing inside you. Sometimes emptiness is just exhaustion. You don't have to name what you're feeling correctly. You don't have to understand it. You don't have to solve it tonight. For now, it's enough to let yourself be held by stillness. Imagine, not visually, but emotionally, the sense of someone sitting nearby. Not talking too much, not asking questions, just present. You don't have to interact. You don't have to respond. You're allowed to simply exist in company. There is nothing wrong with needing this. There is nothing shameful about wanting reassurance. There is nothing immature about needing comfort. If you've been telling yourself that you should be further along, stronger, more healed by now, you can let that thought rest. Healing is not linear. Growth is not neat. Being human is not a performance. You are allowed to have days where simply getting through is enough. If it feels okay, place one hand somewhere on your body. Not as a technique, just as a quiet gesture of presence. This is you acknowledging yourself. You don't need to rush out of this space. You don't need to decide anything right now. You don't need to know what comes next. For this moment, let it be enough that you are here, breathing, listening, and allowing yourself not to be alone. Whatever you're carrying does not define your worth. Whatever you're struggling with does not make you unlovable. You matter, even when you're quiet, even when you're unsure. Even when you don't feel like yourself. Take one gentle breath, in whatever way feels natural. And when you're ready, not because you have to, but because the moment has passed, you can slowly return to your surroundings. You don't need to feel different. You don't need to feel fixed. Just a little less alone than before. You're allowed to come back to this space whenever you need.